There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same. There'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around.
You know, you always give me a hard time for doing all the negative plays instead of the positive ones. So we're going all positive. You said
Hey, all right.
The interception was a bad throw. That's enough for me.
Okay.
So let's start with, how does a play where you're trying to throw a touchdown to Jermichael Finley wind up being a touchdown to James Jones? And what happened on that play that caused them to be in the same region?
Rodgers flushed out to his left, stays upright, has a man, touchdown, James Jones.
That's a great question. I can tell you that there was a 2-man, 2-by-2 set, so we had 2 receivers each side, and combination routes. Probably if there wasn't a little bit of push, might have been able to hit Jermichael for a touchdown. But as I dropped, I felt like there was a little push, and I should move to my left a little bit. As I moved left, Jermichael adjusted his route and kind of came around. Had to get my, as we call it in quarterback school, had to get through the dead zone where it's difficult to throw to your left and lose a little bit of ground. Had to get my shoulders and hips flipped so I could get a little bit of something on the ball. Literally just saw Jermichael, lofted it to him. At the last minute, I see James running over, stealing a touchdown, and hoping that he didn't, drop that one or something, knowing that we had Jermichael wide open. But James had a shorter route to the same side, and obviously when I was scrambling, kind of adjusted his route and came back around for the theft touchdown. Good way to get going for us.
Indeed. I mean, let's talk about the one to Greg Jennings. Take us through that play and what's going on there.
At Washington, week 5. So he missed the Super Bowl win in Arlington. All day for Rodgers. Touchdown! Jennings.
You were first and goal at the 9.
At the 9, yeah. And we had 5 receivers in. They were in an empty look where they're going to bring a lot of pressure. I checked the protection, and after I checked, having a smart middle linebacker like Curtis Lofton, they actually checked to a 3-man rush, drop an 8, cover 2 zone, and I came after they checked. We basically got the snap right after the check, and knew that I was probably going to have to extend the play a little bit. The line did a great job giving me probably about 5 seconds on that play. City had a big block. And I knew Greg's body language. He kind of took a step to his left, my right. And after he did that, I knew he was coming back to my left, his right. But Greg made a nice catch in traffic there.
So you saw from his body language what was going to happen?
Yeah.
Do you have that with all your guys?
It takes playing together. It takes playing together for a while, but we had a similar play. I'm gonna wow you here. We had a similar play against Minnesota at the Dome a couple years back where I was in the pocket, kind of spun out to my left, and Greg made a second reaction play where he kind of faked again to his left and came back to his right. We were able to hit a touchdown on a second reaction play where, just having that experience with a guy just gives you a lot of trust when they do a certain thing. It kind of clicks in real quick that, okay, he's going to come out. You just have to trust it and put it in a spot where he can make the play, and he did.
The other touchdown that I think we should probably talk about appeared to be someone trying to get a little simultaneous possession at the end of it.
I didn't see that play.
Yeah, it looked like the DB tried to take it away after the play was over, and it certainly looked like Jordy got angry.
He was not happy about that.
No.
Pass caught. Nelson. Touchdown.
again, it was a red zone play, and made a subtle check. Liked the matchup one-on-one outside with Jordy. Run an in-breaking route. Actually put it a little bit higher than I wanted to, because when you want to put it in a situation where he can catch it and make something happen after the play. He was able to in stride catch a ball that was slightly above his helmet and run over a guy in the end zone for a touchdown. Reading some of the stuff after the game, not much of it, just seeing one article that I think Kevin Seifert wrote, where he was talking
Thanks
about
for reading our stuff.
Yeah, he was talking about the emotion of the game, and when you think about it, we had some guys who aren't always, big emotional guys really show some emotion in the game. Obviously, Charles and what happened with him, and I guess a repeat offender, David Thomas, and Jordy, who tried to do a big Gronkowski spike. In the process, lost his footing and fell down, but that was pretty funny to watch afterwards. But I was busy celebrating with my guys up front.
And then finally, take us through the clinching pass to James Jones. I've seen it now a bunch of times. I'm still not entirely sure how he caught it.
319! Saints stay onside. Pass is caught somehow by James Jones. They're going to throw a flag as the defender did not get his head around, but that first down, if it stands, will in essence end the game. I don't know how he caught it. Half interference.
Well, the situation, they're out of timeouts. We got 2 minutes left. If we run it, we're going to be able to call a timeout with about 1:15 and punt it. And with Ginge, a good chance of pinning them inside the 20. But, then you're giving an offense that has put up a lot of yards on us the opportunity to hit a couple big plays, get in the field goal range and win it. Mike put the ball in my hands, gave me the opportunity to make a throw to win the game. They played man coverage, which is common on a big-time play late in the game. I like the matchup. James has been playing with a lot of confidence Sunday and felt good about his matchup. We had just a little fade stop right outside. Looking back, he beat him off the line pretty good. We could have ran a fade maybe and come up with it, but at the top of his route, James did a nice job trying to get back underneath for James to catch it.
You put it right there on purpose, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You have said, now wait, I said that as only a partial joke, because you have talked about, like there was a pass to Jordy in San Diego last year that you talked about how you put it in a specific low spot. I mean, when you're throwing a ball like that, as it's leaving your hand, do you know that you're probably going to get a pass interference?
No, that was a timing thing. I wanted to keep my eyes downfield, and I have no idea how he caught that ball. But for him to come up with it was unbelievable.
When the man comes around.
Is that normal? Are you weird? Are you like Rain Man when it comes to plays?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.